So these came off a Slowracer, all balls bearings. Throw some heat at this thing real quick. Is it going? Let's see. There it goes. Easy as that. Heat up this front one. There she goes. There, out with the old and with the new. So we'll go ahead and clean up the inside of this nice. Heat it up again, and then pop in the new ones and put the SSR clamps on off the Slowracer here. The bearings all packed, greased up. A bit of red and tacky. I'll put a bunch more on there once I put it in. Most likely the original ones. Not too bad, but some freshies in there. And I might have to make a 1-inch riser for these just to get them up a little bit higher for this frame, but other than that, so far so good. I also cut this piece right here. I'll show you once I put the clamps on, but I had to cut this off right here because on the Slowracer clamps it's usually in the front, so this will still work like this, but I'll show you once I get it together. This thing with a little bit more heat real quick. Try to get it as even as I can here before I start going at it. This. The important thing is just to make sure you're hitting it nice and even. That thing will go right in there. Look at that. That's it. You hear the difference in the sound? And they're nice. Flip it over, see if I can bang out this one while it's still warm. OCD wants me to make sure. Okay, perfect. There's that one. Got them both in there nice. Sweet. Alright, got her up on the stand. Put a bunch of grease in here. Greased up this one. I'm going to go ahead and pop the top bearing on there just to make my life a little bit easier. Let's see how she fits. Slowracer clamps on the PF2. Way better than what came on this bike. And since I had them laying around, I can't beat it. I actually had a buddy of mine make, a lot of people don't know, but the Slowracer clamps came with a messed up stem. They didn't make it the right size, so the bearings just sit on there sloppy. So this is a stem that my buddy knocked out for me. Look at that, it sits down nice. So I'm just going to tighten this top one by hand as tight as I can get it. And then I'm just doing this to mock it up for now, so I can show you guys how it looks on there. Hope she ain't too top heavy. Tighten this thing up good. Boom. Nice. Then I'm going to put a couple spacers just so I want to try to get the top clamp up as high as I can while still using all the threads on the top. So pretty much as much as I'm going to be able to get for spacers in there while still being able to tighten this thing down enough. On my Slowracers I put like a 1/2-inch spacer under here, and the stem on those bikes is just a little bit longer so I can higher up the top clamp, which is nice. But here's that. Like I was saying, I'm probably going to make like a 1-inch spacer, because if you look at like the bars on this bike, the seat to top clamp height, this is almost like level with the seat, so I want to try to raise up these a little bit. I'm not going to be able to run like the regular CRF50 tall bars because of the clamp spacing. I think like the CRF50 is 60 millimeter and this is more like 100 or 120 millimeters width here, so I'm going to have to find like the tallest bar I can. I was talking with my buddy, might try like the BBR CB bars, the Carson Brown ones. They're the newer ones. But yeah, man, that thing feels awesome, guys. See, the bottom one's hitting the stop. So this is what I wanted to show you guys right here. So if you have a PF2 and you ever wanted to put Slowracer clamps on it, all you have to do is cut the bottom part of it right there off, so that way you have enough room, because when this piece came down it was hitting the back portion of the lower clamp, so I had to just cut that off. I was gonna weld the piece on the front right here, but there's really no need because it hits the rear ones before it hits anyway. That should be fine. So that's all I had to do to make the clamps fit, but they look pretty sick on there. But one more piece of the puzzle done on this thing. I'm pretty pumped with it. It's looking good already. Still got a few more things to do, and as you guys can see, it's missing the swing arm, so that can only mean one thing. I got a new one on the way. Let it be a surprise as which one I'm doing, but I'm sure some of you guys can guess is what route I'm gonna go. I just want the full billet swinger. The swing arm on here is not that bad, but I just want the full billet one. This one is actually pretty heavy too. It's definitely not like a cheap one nowadays that they like what comes on the 160 TX SSR bikes and the TR. So this one might be up for sale if anyone's interested in this one. So that's all we got for today. Stay tuned for the next video. We're gonna probably have some forks. We'll get a gas tank on this thing. Maybe the swing arm will be in, and just waiting on a couple other parts. But so far so good. If you like what you see, guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and consider sharing this video with a friend. Thanks for watching.